Here's what we're going to do with the alphabet. Here's the H over here. Boom. Now we're going to create an H over here. Boom. Now, because we have these two H's, we can also look at them as I, and I. Now we can connect what is H8 and H8. We connect it together. When we go up and down, we count it by threes. When we go side to side, we count it by ones. So if we go all the way one way, how many ones will we have? We're not going to get into that situation right now. What we're going to get into is we're going to do that, right? And then we're going to do that over here. If you take a look at this, now let me change my pen color, you can see that we created the R letter. And let me change my color here. You can see we created another R. The 18th letter and the 18th letter have bridged together the two sides in where we're going to go over to the, let's take this, let me go here, take a big letter over here, right? And they're going to go, okay. Okay. So now we're gonna see if we can take this here and this here and this here, right? See how we brought that together? Now remember this. The reason for that is there's a flat top over here. I can't possibly stop. I must stop on an area space connecting the dots, in which this area over here and this area over here is connected. So X marks the spot that when we're in Bélier, right, is Bélier, Bélier, splitting of the two sides to where Taurus comes in. Gemini will come in taking up this area over here, and then Cancer will take up the whole spectrum. That's your base of your ABC. You created two R's, which the center joining, okay, where X marks the spot, creates two more R's overlapping where it's divided by the understanding of now sits this I letter over here. So we have many different kinds of I's. There's more to it than I've put out here right now. And we can see the 6 star. If we continue this down to the bottom, okay, and create that same, hold on, and create that scenario. See the way we meet at this line over here? Okay, we're going to come below the equator. Once you come below the equator, you're going to explain, understand that above it is the D letter and below it is the C letter. But you see the way it looks like the W that's below it when it comes down, right? When we create above and below through the R, we can understand where the A is. We can understand where the V is, that the V doesn't pass the equator. At the same time, if we drew little lines like that, you're going to see that each one of these R houses are going at a distance. Now we're joining the two systems together by what is understood as the lunar moon over here to the two moons, okay, to where the two moons of Mars set their action in, right? The two moons of Mars to the one moon of lunar, and we live in this half-life area. We took two areas, we split them, we live on top of each side. When we go to sleep at night, we'd be living here and here, right? You go to sleep, you live here and here. Your head is here and here, right? In the two worlds. When you're awake, you're split up over here. Here's Raphael 7286. Let me see if I can back everything up. Let me show you something. Just let me take this all away. One of the things is if you see the O letter, like 0, or you see the 0, whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Right, let me just back this up again. right? If you want to talk about the O, you'll be joining this area here, this area here. This is going to be joining what is 3 areas and 3 areas and 3 areas and 3 areas. When you draw a straight line, right, you're connecting this straight line over here. So this over here is going to be a connection of 6. This on the straight line is going to be a connection of 3. So what is the value of 0? Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for the wrapping it all up. Listen to that cellophane paper